I'm going to present this to you, Mr. Jenkins, because I elected you. I didn't elect Dr. Flusche. First, I would like to thank you in advance for favorably considering the wording change to ESD Local that Mr. Rosser is going to be submitting to you tonight under the agenda item Update 120. Parents are not an essential part of their child's education. They are the most essential part of their child's education. We may be on a team, but make no mistake, we are the owner, the captain, the coach, and the trainer. Anyone else involved is merely a player who we have allowed to be involved. Further, I would like to know on behalf of your entire constituency, everyone sitting out here, why do you not respond to emails? Why does no one respond? In my meeting with Mr. Rosser on Tuesday, he assured me that you are forwarded all emails. Number one, prove it. Prove to me that you actually receive every email that you are sent. You can't because there's a gatekeeper. Why does someone else get access to private correspondence that I send to you before you do? This isn't personal, but no one should see correspondence that I have with my elected officials unless that official or I choose to forward it on. Who's telling me that you can't respond? I'll wait. Who says you can't respond? Is it your attorney? Are we scared to respond? Is it Dr. Flusche? You tell them they can't respond? Because that's not accurate. It's not how the law works. Mr. Rosser couldn't tell me if it's a CISD policy or if it's just a procedure. I suspect he knows the answer, but it wouldn't be pleasant to admit. Either way, the administrative professionals working for CISD don't answer to me. You do. He asked me how CISD can begin to bridge the gap between the quite contentious sides in this room. My answer? Step one, vote favorably on the wording change that Mr. Rosser will be presenting tonight. Step two, acknowledge that you do answer to us and actually fulfill the roles that TASB has set forth in the document that I'm going to hand out. Even TASB says your responsibility is to communicate with your community. I'm just gonna read the very last line of this. It's a difficult job, but serving as a school trustee carries a much greater burden than simply being a representative. Step three, hold yourselves and those in any position at CISD to a higher standard. This includes the upper administration. Finally, I respectfully request that you place term limits on the agenda item for March 9th, 2023.
Thank you. Ms. Amy Hayhurst,